I blinked and the snow in the background is gone. Yeah, that is true.
That's how Takatali works.
Yeah, that's how the returning winter works, that it's mostly during the morning time and by the evening it's gone.
There was quite a good amount of snow.
But yeah, there was 5 to 10 centimeters here, so it has taken a long time for the sun to pierce it. I won't be using that box anymore. But what about the boxes nearby? Have you seen where the contamination ends? Can you ever be sure that the kitchen is usable? Nat has had spiders in the kitchen. Elina is asking what's the reason behind this exterminatus. So there's a tissue box in the kitchen that's filled with spiders. And in Australia, you know, every spider is lethal, at least the foreigners. And you know, for those unaware with Nat's reaction, it does sound like every spider is a little one. You know, there might be some dramatic reactions to seeing a spider in those streams. So that's, you know, vouching for my claim that all of them are toxic, poisonous. But yeah, did I ask already what's the plan for your tomorrow stream, Nat? Did I miss your message? Did you answer that? Will you be playing Enjoy or Kingdom Come or what else do you have? Because again, I think I mentioned earlier, if I do miss a message, feel free to put a repost on it and send it again, so I can then scroll a bit and see if I actually missed it or if it's not just showing. Because now we have a new data plan on the phone. The chat phone has a separate mobile data, so it should work better than it has before. So I would like to get the verification that I am seeing all the messages. So if I do miss a message, feel free to repost it with a repost. I'm not sure what kind of bug it was, but at least it wasn't scary. My dad just says, and there are X-bugs in Australia. Tomorrow is a surprise reveal of my unfinished secret room project. I see, that's an interesting one. Glad I won't be missing it then, because you know I might miss early week streams, you know, Monday, Wednesday, depending on, as I'm assuming I'm at my parents' and then maybe driving with the caravan. So, but yeah, tomorrow I'll be there for this secret mansion room. I'm assuming there's a new level, because you know in like billionaire mansions you most definitely have like secret rooms that you know only certain family members know of. So probably you just came up, found a room hidden, you know, just cleaned up the skeletons and the torture chambers. And you know, can't wait for that reveal. But can't believe you'd say it's unfinished. What is this? Unfinished slander. But yeah, I feel like it's again like a cozy stream now that I'm sitting down. I think I was just like try-harding before. So I feel like the whole vibe shifted when I sat down. But yeah, I think we still need a hydrate redeem, because I just realized I haven't drank a single drop of anything the whole time. So I do have a bottle of water with me, so I could go and get that. If only someone redeemed it. No, just kidding. I'll go in a sec. What is this? Hydrate in Swedish. What would be hydrate in Swedish? A dricka or something? I know that's drink.
Hydrating
In Swedish.
Swedish.
Yeah, dricka is drink, but that's where my Swedish ends.
Skål.
Yeah, that's kippis in Swedish is called, but like cheers, but I don't think that's hydrate. We need to ask Alex if we ever raid her stream again, or when we next stream. I think next raid her. That sounded somehow like this was the last stream, or so somehow sounded so final. But yeah, it's not that. Yeah, we will burn. I think this is not a tree or a branch, but it's a rhubarb or something. We'll burn it too. These are like hollow.
Yeah.
I think there's a type of these that is like invasive. Like similar to those, there's a one that is invasive, like koiranputki, but I think it's something like that. So,
It's a different species.
yeah, different species, but similar looking.
Yeah.
Especially like when they are dry like that, it looks similar. But yeah, you can see there's hardly any smoke coming now that we don't put in any leaves. It's mainly just branches that we're pulling in or putting in. So those are like burning quite clean. Yeah, you can bring those. There's apparently some more branches there. Oh no, I might have missed them. Saving them for a special smoking occasion. There's a pheasant there.
I've never seen them fly.
Yeah, it did a little jumpy jump there. I think you might be able to see it. I assume you do. Can you spam pheasant on the chat? Because we have a emote for it in like 7TV emote, or what are those called? I think it was last time that we discussed that we need to add them. So we have those sad and those kind of emotes in there. I think we have white people sad in there.
What we are doing.
Yeah, it's judging us. Ooh. Ooh, that was a hard one.
How will it will start singing?
Elina wants to hear the singing. I'm not too big of a fan, but we'll see. Maybe I'll, how do you say, warm up to it.
You will.
I'm forced to warm up to it.
Yeah. Got to love them.
I will learn to love them, says Elina. We'll see. But yeah, I'll go get the wool ball now that I ran out of branches. I think it's here. Perhaps. Where is it? It's saying that it's looking at us. Oh yeah, there. There it goes. It looks magnificent. The colors are like so far from like concealing ones. Like you would maybe assume that being a species that can hardly fly, you would benefit from being like concealed. But apparently not. That's not necessary, says pheasant. They are flying here. There's two of them. I think they might be. I think there might be a fight. Yeah, they were chasing each other. So yeah, there might be some fighting sounds coming soon. With how they were flying and chasing each other. So white people. I don't know if that's a. I don't know if that's an emote. I saw them again somewhere. Yeah, there's a. I think it's a pheasant with a like a capital first letter. I think that's the emote. White people. I think it's white people sad, or I think it's the same one as you have, Nat, on your chat that we always spam.
Oh. They are chasing each other. Oh, they went.
There was a chase.
Yeah, there was a chase.
I think now you have the. Yeah, there's the pheasant. Yeah, the Pahvi was the moderator we have here as well. Like, what is this RuneScape ass pheasant emote we added? And that's the only one I found because I was just searching up pheasant, and that's the only one they found, or I found when I searched the emote list.
I'm just looking at the direction I want to see more. I didn't know they can fly that well.
Yeah, they were flying quite well. I've never seen them fly either.
Me neither.
But it was flying quite well.
Yeah, I was always thought that they were like too blonde.
Yeah, I was also thinking that, like Elin just mentioned, that she always thought the pheasants were too plump to fly. I've always thought that they fly like chickens, just
Yeah.
mostly like jumping.
True. There. Oh, that is a female one.
So there's a female apparently. I'm not seeing anything, I'm back to it.
He went to observe.
Yeah, the white people sad, you need to put the S in the sad, you need to capitalize that one, I think. So there's the white people and then capital S and then AD. Can't believe that you've not done the white people sad at your own chat, not just kidding. It's us that keep spamming it.
The male is looking for the female and the one goes a bit.
I'm getting a report about the pheasant fights. Bogus fight the white people happy. I think they're the happy which starts with a capital letter again. But I'm glad you got the happy faces, not the sad ones. But yeah, the fire is dying out actually.
Oh no.
We need to put in some fuel for it. I'll go get some more branches. The hydration was a mistake, guys. Never hydrate. That's what we learned. We won't be getting a redeem for hydrate, seeing that it messes things up. Can you hear like a small rat sounds again, like nirsknars? Because I can hear the harness somehow making that sound. I think it may be with the microphone. Can you hear it? Just curious if it's like stunned to you or if it blocks out. There's a pile of branches. Bingy bongy. Oh no, white people sad. Oh dear. There's some branch removal ASMR for you if you heard that. And then some more. Ugh, let's pull them. So now we're walking with the branches on either side. But yeah, so far it seems like the microphone range is quite impressive. So, because the thing I was worried about, if for example, when we have the excavator here, I was hoping I would ask the guy driving the excavator if it's okay that I film. I'm assuming it's okay that I film like the general area, so I would just put the tripod somewhere, leave it as is, and then have the microphone with me. But in that case, it would be nice that the microphone would pick up from quite a distance, so that I wouldn't need to worry about being too far from it. But so far it looks like it has quite the range, so that's good. Oh yeah, you have to have like an extension for them to show. Yeah, I'm not sure if I have it so that it shows on the OBS widget. I think I have it on my browser. And then on this, like what was the real-time chat is the application I'm using thanks to your recommendation. This one also has it. I think there was like an option to show them, so I set that as a yes. So I have them showing here. But for the longest time I didn't have the browser extension either. So I think I only saw some of them because I had the better Twitch TV add-on, and that didn't show all of the emotes. I don't know what was which one it did show and which one it didn't, but I know that some of them I didn't see, and then like the white people ones I did. So there was some technical confusion there on my part mostly. So now you're hooked up with the emotes. Actually, I'm still thinking, because I think last stream we were discussing that at some point we'll be hitting the affiliate. I'm hoping. I would assume that it's only a matter of time. You would never know, of course, but the requirements for it are not that bad. 50 followers. The 50 followers is the one that we're missing right now. I think the other ones are mostly like just you doing enough streaming. So that's only about whether or not you get the streams going or not. So those should be doable. But when we do get them, we have those emote slots. So that's the thing. I have no idea. So if you guys have any good emote suggestions, there's a channel in the Discord for putting up any ideas. So you can already put in like, when do we get the emotes open? What sort of emotes should we have? Because I'm thinking like like for example the subscription batches and stuff, they could be like construction related, so that the first levels would be you guys being like I don't know, whether either like you guys being like starting up construction workers and then leveling up to like CEOs and stuff in in a company. Because if we're like role playing a crew of like either construction or deconstruction, I guess it would be something to that theme. But I think there's like plenty of emote slots, so I don't know what we'll be doing with all of those. Especially seeing that, because I remember that in one of the Finnish streams I used to watch, Mr. Sisop, he had these emotes of like red card, yellow card, and green card, which was mostly just if there was some behavior in the chat, you could like have the chat moderated a bit with those, giving others like green cards and red cards and yellow cards. So, but there's already those. I think we have them already in the 7TV emotes already, so we don't need like to use the Twitch emote slots for those. Necessarily, we still could, but we don't necessarily need to. Need XDD. You can. There's a channel in Discord. If there's a specific one you mean, you could just link it, and I will add it after stream. Because there was like a gazillion slots. I think there was like 1,000 slots for the 7TV emotes. I don't know if you ever get like a full 1,000. I don't know whoever will use all of those 1,000 if you ever get the full slots. So I don't think we'll run out of slots in the 7TV emote. But in the Twitch ones, of course, we will have a more limited amount. So there's a discussion and maybe some ideas from you guys. But yeah, you can directly link from the site, like the 7TV site, which emotes if you want. Also, if you have if you want it to be typed a certain way, I think I would prefer things to be typed with an uppercase at some point, so that when you're if you have a word that's all lowercase, you could have it come up in a normal sentence, depending of course on the word. Because like in XDD, I don't think there's a risk of that being a word. But let's say that there's like a emote for, let's say, like a cat, and if someone just says cat, it just makes it an emote. It might be hard to read. So I think I will be avoiding making emotes all lowercase, at least those that are like words that can be used. But I don't think other than that there's any rules or issues with them. But yeah, it's a chill stream. How are you guys? What are you all up to? I'm hoping you guys are doing something alongside. I don't mind if you guys are just staring at me chopping wood, but it's giving me pressure if I need to entertain you like that. So I'm hoping this is just on the background you're doing something else as well.
And watching the snow melt.
Yeah, you guys are watching the snow melt with an intense stare. Yeah, I think I might need to feed the fire a bit with this pile I've made. I think that's getting cold. Needs to get closer to the flame. Or then we need to increase the size. Let's make it bigger, boys. I wonder if these rose bushes can be picked up. Because I'd like to burn them before they, prick everything. Because I do have gloves, but they're not like extremely thick ones, so they might prick through the gloves. But yeah, you can still see that even if there was like ashes at some point, it's hot enough that when you put stuff in it, it just lights a flame again. And back to the cutting. Okay, I'm getting smoked. That was the revenge from the rose bush. Oh yeah, Bingy Bongy. Main classic, wow. Very nice. Sounds good. Are you playing together with Bogus? I'm not sure if I know who you are. I might have a guess. So that's why I'm asking. Might be that you're not who I'm assuming, so don't worry about that. Just curious. Oh yeah, and also thanks for the follow. We are Flirker friendly, so I won't call you out, but you've been in the chat, so I'm assuming it's okay.
Yeah, not lurking there.
Very nice again seeing the pheasant
Yeah, it has been
lurking. So there's a, if you guys are lurking, some of you guys, then there's a pheasant lurking here as well. I think the one risky thing is that when I'm throwing with the hand, that I have my scissors in, that I just yeet the scissors in there. But that's a risk I'm willing to take, because I don't think my brother is here anymore, and these are my brother's scissors. Last time we were destroying his saw, and now we're destroying his garden scissors. And I hope Sampula is not immediately here like I hear this. I heard everything. We'll see.
Oh no, it's pretty grassy place.
Very nice again narrating the activities of the pheasant. I need to learn how to pronounce the pheasant. How do you pheasant? I think it's pheasant. But it's again not a word I'm using very often. So, but yeah, guys, if you think that if you think you have like a enormous vocabulary in English, you can just start streaming, and it'll drop you from that castle you've built very well and very fast. Because trying to keep up a conversation in any language is pretty much, but especially in a non-native one, it seems to be somewhat a struggle. But yeah, the water tastes really good. So maybe I was a bit thirsty. What?
The water is quite cold.
Yeah, the water is of course cold since the temperature here is a bit chilly.
It's really checking us out there.
The pheasant is really judging us being here. It's like you're not supposed to be here.
This is like its prime singing.
It's prime singing time. But yeah, I have to say the vibe definitely changed with me coming, sitting down. But before that I was like try harding so hard, and now it's just like yeah, guys, this is the lesson for you guys. You don't need to work hard, you just need to get a cozy vibe going. Then the work just feels like there is no work. So that's the key to building a house. And then you'll see like 1,000 streams of me like not getting anything done with the house, and and the next stream will be like with the snow on top of the house, being like, okay, yeah, we're not waterproof, guys. This is not good. Can we get one more cozy stream to solve it?
The snow is quite amusing because it has not been snowing at all.
Yeah, well, Elina's just telling that there was like 2 weeks of no snow and like extremely hot temperatures, like for this time of yeah, but yeah, it is extremely hot for this time of the year, not for like actually being hot. But like plus degrees for weeks is like uncommon during like the early April, end of March. Looking up clothes for my new Labubus. Yeah, I think I saw the story. That was a cursed one. Yeah, it's my bro. Yeah, that's what I was assuming. Yeah, so I was correct. But I don't think I only pieced it together with the classic WoW, because what are the odds of having two WoW players? Oh yeah, that's the birdie biting us. I don't think I'm allowed to go there with the birdie bestie. I can maybe turn you guys. You can see the pheasant. Can you see it? Maybe you can't. It's there. Can you see it now? I wish there was a zoom on this, but on the Action 4, when it's in the webcam mode, you cannot zoom it. So unfortunately there's no way to make it any more visible than it is. But yeah, it's right there where I was walking when I went to pick up the branches. So that's where we have a male fasan quite right there. I will tilt you guys a bit. Do you have pop mart in Finland or are blind boxes popular there? I have no idea what a pop mart is. So yeah, so I don't think we have those here.
Sounds like some kind of grocery store.
Yeah, Ina's thinking it's a grocery store, so maybe not. I don't think so. I've never heard. What like we have pop stores, which like pop-up stores, exactly what I was referring to. So like when some brands have a limited supply of stuff, they just make a pop-up store where they sell for a brief time. So that's the only pop store we have are those. And blind boxes, no, I don't think. For children, we have had I think like Pokemon related stuff, then like cards, like trading cards, and then there's
These plastic figures.
yeah, I was gonna say like plastic figures and stuff that come in like you don't know what's in it. So those kind of things we have, but mostly for children. I don't know like what are those Labubus branded. I think they could be the same, but I don't think we have those here at least. But then again, I don't know any youngsters.
Squishmallows also have their...
Yeah, Squishmallows we have plenty, but I don't know, do they have like random ones?
They do have those, the smallest ones.
Okay, Lynn said that the smallest Squishmallows are like one that you don't know which one you're getting.
I think it is Squishmallow.
So in those that we would have it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think Finland is known for any of that stuff, and we tend to get everything like that later than like everyone else. So if something's popular, like, because I, for example, remember like in my childhood we had Tamagotchis and stuff like that, but those came like years later than when they were like mainstream in other countries. I think it has like improved a bit since like early 2000s. So we're getting things faster because of like TikTok and stuff, but I think we're still getting most of the trends a bit late here. We do have the saw with us, but I don't think we need it this time. Do you have uniglo in Finland? How do you even pronounce that? Uniglo. I've never heard. What is it? Can you give us a like a context? Are we talking plushies or a certain type of store, or because I have no idea. I would immediately answer is no, but it could be that we're just not in the loop. So we're just not in the know.
I haven't visited toy stores or the toy...
Yeah, we haven't been to toy stores and those places that sell stuff like those. The last times we've been, I think you were buying like Squishmallow stuff there.
Yeah, I haven't gone to check out
Like some Squishmallows. So that's the last time. I think it's been some time since we've been to a place that sells any plushies. Because Elina's mostly make. Oh well, we did go to IKEA, but I don't think that counts for places that sell.
IKEA always counts.
Yeah, IKEA is a plushie shop. The most known. It could be like quantity-wise, it could be quite a major plushie seller. I think, like worldwide thinking, it probably does sell quite a lot of them. The smoke is a lot. Is the pheasant still there? No, it isn't. Elina's coming to check out is the route clear. But yeah, there's a lot of words I'm like contemplating how to pronounce. Like route, which one is it? Let's go get some more. The pheasant is there on the left side of the plot. The neighbors actually just